What's good, y'all? Who up? See who up? See who up, man. Couple Steelers fans is calling me out, man. Ain't one for no smoke, man. We gonna drop in. What's good? Oh man. Yes, Judgment Day is here. Yes, yes. I seen the people asking. Y'all got it. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got the best of us. Y'all definitely got the best of us, man. Ain't nothing I can say. I'm not blaming no penalties. We fucked up, in my humble opinion. Um, I want to say, I want to say this first. I don't know how many people gonna be in this stream, but I want to say this first. Listen, if you're a Lamar fan and not a Ravens fan, you're not gonna like this video. I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna like this, yo. Because I need to get this shit off my chest. And I've talked about this in previous videos. But we got a major issue, man. We got a major issue. Some people taking light of it. To me, it's a glaring issue. Um, yes, bro. Crutchy Malik, appreciate you dropping in, man. Yes, I'm with you. Tucker is definitely washed. A lot of people, even our old kicker Matt Steele, he can still do something, bro. That's your kicker brotherhood, man. Let's be real here. Eric Johnson, what's good, bro? Appreciate you for dropping that, man. You know, that's your kicker brotherhood, Stover. Of course you're gonna stick up for him, man. But the fact of the matter is, when Billy Condon missed his kick, all we remember it didn't matter about them previous kicks that he did make. What mattered was in the biggest moment we needed him, he didn't show up. Tuck, I'm sorry, bro. I mean, realistically, I understand you had the Colts game record, whatever game it was. I don't give a fuck. Lions game, I don't know. Hey, yeah, Teal, yeah, man, I made it in time, made it in time, made it in time. Thank you, Teal. Appreciate you for dropping in. I really, I gotta say this again before I get started. If y'all are a Lamar fan in this chat right now, okay, you're not gonna like this video. I got straight criticism for everybody across the board on the offense for this assessment of this game. Nobody's exempt, especially not Lamar. Um, before we get into the deep of it though, I just was saying that Tucker is done, man. He's done. Yo, we can hold out hope and all that, but just in my eyes, again, when Billy Cundiff missed his kick, all we remember is the damage and effect that it had. And it was signs leading up to it, but guess what? That's who we had. And I'm just saying, Tuck, this ain't the first season you've been missing kicks, dude. Like, it's just what it is. And my thing is, you've been cocky. Go Cards. Champion, you must be new, man. I don't know nothing about no Cardinals, man. Y'all fucking trash, in my opinion. But that's neither here nor there. Um, Tucker, I tried to work with you. I'm thinking maybe early on it's just maybe a mental thing. But at this point, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, the closest thing I can compare to this is a shooter's slump. And either one or two things gonna happen. Either you gonna keep shooting and get out of it, or you're gonna turn into a shell. I think Tucker is leaning towards the shell part, and I don't want to. We got to rock out with him, but after the season, I would definitely try to draft a kicker. I'm sorry. Um, and Tila, you yes, yes. Tila's been saying this, and I agree 100%. We don't need to put the game in Tucker's hand at this point. Uh, stop, champion. I'm gonna get to you. Chill. Ray, what's good, bro? What's good, bro? No love TNT. You called it. You said you called it. You got it. You got it. You got it. I'm not holding no excuses. I don't have no excuses. Y'all won. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. It's nothing I can say. It's nothing I can say. I don't have no smoke for the Steelers. Matter of fact, let me give y'all kudos. Despite what people feel about that play with Justice Hill, I really was impressed by that. I was really a big advocate of Peyton Wilson as a linebacker coming to the team. I really liked what I see from him coming out of college. I was surprised to see him go that low in the draft. I know he had injury concerns, but that was crazy. I thought it was a great play, whether it was a catch or not. I whatever. But shouts out to PQ. I really didn't have no smoke for PQ since he left. Um, he did his thing, man. We came up short, man. We came up short. But without Odell, he said, nah, but listen to this. For everyone that hypes up Harbs, can't win with special teams, but that was the Steelers recipe. How you get beat by the special teams. Something ain't it's not being enough preparation in practice. Just my again humble opinion. He said I was hoping he missed those field goals. No love TNT. After the first one, even though he made the second one, or I don't know what it was. I just knew at some point Tucker was gonna miss. It just engraved in my mind now. The only way I can cope with it is saying he gonna miss. He's gonna miss. I'm just coming to terms with it. That's all. Country Malik, that was PQ best game of the year. I haven't been watching PQ directly as I had when he was, of course, with the team, but he played damn good. I didn't know that was his best game though, but he played damn good, man. How your background special teams can't execute the onside kicks? Blocking Ravens, I don't have no answers for that, man. I don't have no answers. I got more questions and concerns than anything tonight. Um, I got to start it off with Lamar. Um, I've been pretty vocal about saying Lamar is the greatest all time, in my opinion. Um, I use Kurt Warner as a measuring stick, measuring tool, because that's who I grew up watching. When I first started watching football, that was who I envisioned as a typical all around QB, if you will. Not scrambling, not, but just in general, prototype. Um, I've seen Lamar enough in games to watch him. D-Base was good for popping in the chat, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all for dropping in, man. Um, he said that 2-point try was questionable though. Tomlin played his cards by card. Right. eh, Right. They should have subbed Henry in. My thing is, see, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. I've seen enough from Lamar since he's been with the team, since he's been in the NFL. I've seen way more fight in him than what I've seen from Sunday. Now, I'm not trying to go down the rabbit hole tonight. I'm really not. But I'm just saying, for sake of conversation right now, either one or two things, the only things I can try to identify what's going on right now. Lamar, either you're doing what you're told and not being yourself, or you're really having these mental laps or these writer's block, if you will, like between the Steelers and the Chiefs. Like, y'all don't understand because all I can tell is bits and pieces. Y'all not. I can't show y'all a movie of my life. My pops, my step pops. I call my pops. I've told this story many a times. He is a die-hard Kansas City Chiefs fan since the moment I started watching football and way before. Okay, so this is no bandwagons conversation. My OG sat there and told me what is going on with Lamar, bro. I said I can't make sense of it. Some games he want to score 5 TDs. other games, like versus the Steelers or the Chiefs, he looks timid, he looks scared, he don't want to use basic instincts. He's not taking what's there, he's not taking the check downs, he's still looking for the big play. I'm taking no credit away from Peyton Wilson and what he did, or even Justice Hill in catching the pass. The pass in general to me was dangerous. A lot of people saying, "Oh, it's just a game. It's not that serious." Fun fact: Flacco never lost 4 games to the Steelers, and this is no shade towards Lamar. I'm just stating facts. The whole time Flacco was here, John was here. So again, when people sit there and say, and this is no, I'm not defending John whatsoever. John can go right now, but it's not going to help none. But I'm fine with him going after the season. I'm just stating facts based off what we know from past history. Harbs had a 15, from my understanding, Harbs had a 15-15 record before Lamar came versus the Steelers. It's not great, nothing at all, but it's been back and forth. Ever since then, it's been straight fucking losses and 1 win. I don't even remember the win. I'm just saying, in a small dosage, we've seen us Lamar go up against Mitchell Trubisky, Duck Hodges, um, Mason Rudolph, Ben Roethlisberger. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and he's struggled versus all these teams. And I'm not saying Lamar doesn't need help from a competent coach. I'm just saying, just on his own skill set, on his own being 7 years in the league, I would think when they keep saying that he got the full control of the offense, I would assume he would change out the play. Even if they sat there and said, Lamar, run this play, I would think he could still use his own discretion and figure out what's best in that moment. If I'm tripping, so be it. But I've been watching too much motherfucking football from different QBs and sit there and keep making excuses on why we keep coming up short versus the Steelers and the Chiefs. I'm not saying Lamar don't go off versus NFC teams. I'm not saying Lamar can't beat top-notch teams, top-ranked teams. It ain't that. But whenever we go up against these two coaches and Tomlin and Andy Reid, Lamar, you should know by now you don't have help from Harbaugh. You should know by now. We all know. It's evident. But either you gonna be like Aaron Rodgers and call the shit out and make motherfuckers uncomfortable, or you gonna sit there and deal with it. And I gotta keep hearing excuses on why we losing. When in actuality, if you're being held hostage in a sense, from a playmaking abilities situation, and that's 2 point conversion situation, then we should know. We should be the first to know. No different than how Michael Parsons said what he had to say about his head coach. I missed a whole bunch. Let me see. Everyone on the Steelers is screaming for PQ to leave Pittsburgh a week before this game is facts. Facts, Flock of Ravens. And now that he played great, they act like they found gold in PQ. PQ gave it his all in this game, and and his all is yeah. I agree, Flock of Ravens, 1,000%, bro. Real shit, real shit. He definitely went hard. I'm still trying to figure out what happened with Likely. That's embarrassing. Likely, man. We gonna talk about it, man. He said Ravens and big games, y'all outsmart yourselves every time, Malik. Every time. But who's gonna be the brainiac to catch on to it and cause a shift and change it? That's why I get so upset in the situation that we do with Lamar. People can sit there and blame Harps all day. I'm right there with y'all. But at the same time, this is a grown man, the age of 27, if I'm not mistaken, in the NFL at this point. Already got his bread, already got paid, and is paying to win these type of games. Well, let me not be so strict. He's paid to make it to the playoffs. And I'm not denying we ain't gonna get to the playoffs this year. Or we are gonna get to the playoffs this year. But all in all, again, just as a rivalry conversation between, and it's not no rivalry, I'm with you, D-Banks. Just as a rivalry standpoint, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, yo. all he has for the rest of the season. Fucking Ray was funny as shit. He said Lamar should have been MVP and took over and called his own play. No love TNT. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. And a lot of Ravens fans not gonna be real and point that shit out. Cause I'm tired of I'm not gonna say his name on here, but I'm tired of seeing this dude always blazing Lamar and never it's never Lamar's fault. Let him tell it, it's never Lamar's fault with anything. He never talks about it. If it's not the defense complaints, it's the O line complaints. The O line been what the O line do when he had his five game touchdown, five touchdown game. We just sat there and stomped on the motherfucking Denver Broncos. He had an O line in there going up against the top three defense. Like, what are we talking about, man? He said, Harbaugh always get coached out. Tomlin, big facts. Eric Johnson, big facts, man. He looks like a rookie every time. Watts or Chris Jones on the other side of that field. It's weird, bro. It's weird, bro. D Banks, it's not even a rivalry. Big facts. Falcon Ravens, Lamar always gets less down by receiver every time we face the Steelers and the Chiefs. Falcon Ravens, I remember one game in particular where that happened, but this last one, I mean, likely was the one that put that on his shoulders to say, I told Lamar, throw it up to me, I got you. He didn't even have ball security. Earlier in the game, if I'm not mistaken, before the fumble he was being careless with the ball. And I'm just like, bro, like come on. Harbs, why are you not telling them tuck the ball? Why? Lack of preparation, man. It was actually a rivalry back then. Malik, it's been embarrassing now. He said, nah, Joey P had straps low key. Joey P he was holding at least 70% of the game, yo. He was holding, bro. But I ain't making no excuses. Y'all got the win, but I ain't gonna let Joey Porter slide like that. Ours get overwhelmed by the end of the first quarter every time we face the Steelers and Chiefs, bro. But when's it gonna end? Who is Lamar gonna sit there and be like, all right, fuck what you talking about? I know you didn't turned it to Coach Klein from Waterboy. I know you sitting there huddled up and scared about Big Red across the way. I'm gonna be Bobby Boucher, and we're gonna take this motherfucker to a W. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm asking, man. He said, "Why Avery not in the coaching staff yet? Ego, Carbs, ego. We need an Avery or 52 on the staff. You know what position they want? They don't want no DC spot. They don't want no DC spot or OC spot or linebackers position spot. Nah, they want that HC spot, and John don't want to give it up. He said, I believe Fields got more of a leash than Lamar in this rivalry, but y'all not ready to have that conversation. No love, TNT. I don't know if I want to push back on that. I don't know if I want to push back on that because I feel like Tomlin would do that just on the strength of proving a point. I don't think he really believes in Fields personally, but I do think they would just because they see it from us. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ain't gonna push back too much on that one. That's crazy. He said D Banks said the team's energy always weird when they play the Chiefs or the Steelers, like they got something that they still got something to prove. But if they don't prove it in the first quarter, they collapse. Big facts, yo. We cower up. We cower up. And I hate to say it. I had this conversation with my dog Fresh, man. I hate to say it, but this ain't Raven football, bro. I've never I ain't gonna say never. We had Willis McGahee with the fumbles every now and this is Henry first go around with the Steelers. I ain't going that far with it. But at the same time, this goes on with it versus the Chiefs too. And it's not like we don't have the talent. It's not like we outmatched. It's Lamar getting in his own head. Is it because John get in his head and then Lamar take on that energy and now it's passed on to motherfucking Tucker? Like, what the fuck is going on, yo? Do y'all niggas need the sage or what? Like, I got some sage. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Fuck, nigga, what the fuck, yo? I got a sage for y'all. I got a sage and shit. Like, what's going on in the castle? Like, we need to burn this motherfucker, yo. Do we need to burn this motherfucker, man? Like, come on, yo. There's no excuse for it, man. There's no excuse, yo. PQ said the grass is green on the other side, so he should show up. That's all right. No love TNT. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. And I always felt this about PQ. I thought he had a bright future. He's better than a good portion, a handful of linebackers y'all done drafted. Uh, Real shit. And just in my opinion, again, I seen it just from the stats, but yeah, he's better than what was that linebacker y'all had? Um, Devin Bush. Devin Bush. He's better than Devin Bush easily. He said, I'm tired of excuses at this point. The same shit every single game. Why he so ignorant? Lamar been killing it prior to, of course, that game and then the Browns game. But other than that, kind of Lamar been killing it, yo. So again, I don't see how you could be Billy Badasses versus these teams, and then when you face these motherfuckers with coaches that's like they not on the field, all they doing is with their defenses, and then on top of it, it's not like they suffocating you. You be having open grass to run, and you don't. You still try to pass it, like, bro. Just get it out the way and let that open up everything else, man. And then, like, I be feeling like you be soaking on the sidelines too. Like, bro, get engaged with the team, man. Tell them don't give up. Somebody say it. I was disappointed Steelers couldn't pass the ball better, being how bad y'all pass defense is playing so far. Country Malik, that was just listen, man, I always had faith in the defense. A lot of people be sleeping on us. We got a rookie defensive coordinator. The only reason we were struggling like that is because Marcus Williams, I don't know what's going on with him, but he apparently trashed all of a sudden since he came to the Ravens. Eddie Jackson is trash. And that's what was going on. So, or had to make the necessary changes. I don't know if it was all him, but somebody made the necessary changes, and now we back in motion. Oh wait, I told people he was going to go crazy. Bobby, you're damn right. Every time you bring up motherfucking oh wait, I'm smiling somewhere. Better believe it. Uh, he said, and the front office is always trying to find diamonds in a garbage truck. Pay our players, dog. Watch how they wait till the last second to pay likely. And him, oh Zay, Hamilton, and then say they priced out. I don't. I'd wait till the last minute to pay likely because I didn't like seeing him get his lunch money taken like that. I really didn't. But I like likely a lot though, man. Zay, I got mixed feelings about Zay, man. He's really impressed me because I was never a big fan when we drafted him. Um, and again, he really impressed me, but his drops is concerning sometimes. Like it really is, yo. Um, Hamilton, I think Hamilton gonna stay regardless. I definitely think Hamilton gonna stay. Um, no, y'all came ready to stop the passing attack though. Wow. Yeah, facts. No love TNT. Facts, man. And I didn't give credit to him either. Pickens, the pass to Pickens on B Steve. A lot of people be trying to clown B Steve, but I don't like that shit. B Steve be playing his hardest out there. I don't give a fuck. He give 100% effort, yo. Again, Taylor know what I'm about to say, but I done seen a lot of motherfucking cornerbacks come and go from the Ravens, and some trash that used to be starting faithfully. Okay, Shockey Brown Bell, one of them. Okay, he's way better than that. He's way better than that, yo. The only thing is about B Steve is he can't defend against the over the shoulder type throws. Not to say that shit is easy to do. I wouldn't even know what the fuck to do at the time. I'm just saying that's what it looks like he struggles in. But when the ball is literally a jump ball and he can actually turn around with the receiver, he's good to go, man. And he know how to tackle. So I like B Steve, man. Whether he start or not, I like B Steve on the team, man. Taylor laughing at about the sage out and shit. Damn right, man. He said, let's keep it 100, 1,000 though. Steelers are not a top five team. Their best win against the Jets. Cowboys beat on them. I can believe. This is the thing, fucking Ravens. This is the thing right here. People say all that top team and all this stuff, right? But once these teams get into the playoffs, of course, all the win losses is wiped clean. I don't want us to. I do, but I don't. I do, but I don't. We might have to see the motherfucking Steelers in the playoffs. Then what? You know what I'm saying? It's good in the sense that we lost to them. Then and you know what's they call that shit? Superstitiously, we gonna win the next one. That's how it would normally go. But I don't want to see them in the playoffs, yo. Tomlin don't be playing around, bro. And I don't want to see Lamar go into no fucking shell again, man. Cause dog, y'all ain't gonna like what I have to say if that shit happen again, yo. I really don't. I really don't. I love Lamar to death, bro. And I don't want him to leave the Ravens, but I'm just being real, y'all. Like, come on, man. Enough's enough, bro. The whole fucking team made up of Florida players. Like, if we can't rely, if y'all gonna sit there and say these players are trash, these are players most of that Lamar was all for bringing on the team, except for Bateman, in my opinion. But regardless, like, don't sit there and just say everybody trash and just fail on Lamar. We all in this together, yo. This is a team effort. Ain't nobody leaving at this point. Whoever's on the team is who on the team. Us having a coaching change ain't gonna change shit right away, especially at hard spot. So we got to rock out what we got. And again, if we having these lapse of issues, motherfucker, either call Harbs out or ball gets the grade and go rogue, like Taylor said. He said 10 days to prep for a team that beat you with nothing but field goals. Sickening, D Banks. Sickening, man. And Harbs wasn't even upset. In my opinion, he looked as cool as a cucumber, arms folded. I don't like the way we play after break. I agree, Taylor. They forgot how to play football in those 10 days. I'm cringing about how we look after the bye. We gonna see, Taylor. I got low expectations right now. It's crazy how the shift just went from and I wasn't worried about the defense, but it's crazy how the focus then changed from the defense now to the offense. And I don't think we've peaked yet, meaning on offense and defense and special teams that everything's just been working right. So that maybe that's a good thing. But at the same time, man, it really is frustrating to see us in this stage of the game. He said, in the words of Tom, hey man, that's a future Hall of Famer. We'll see him in 2 days. This is true. This is true, man. We will definitely see y'all very soon, man. I hope they ready by then. Typical Steeler hater. He said, I need to see the Steelers and Chiefs in the playoffs. It's gonna all come down to seeding, man. He said we haven't no love said we haven't got the best out of Russ yet. That was definitely the worst, I'll tell you that one. I don't know what the best is from Russ at this point, but that was definitely the worst. Um, he said I will talk my issue if we get smacked in the playoffs. Bro, I don't need another heartbreak. I'm not last year I had the video where I was fucking crying in the car and shit. But I ain't doing that this year. Fuck that. Fuck that. Y'all done got me and my feelings enough. No love, TNT. He's over fucking Ravens. He still due for 350 plus. Nah, hell no. Russ? Hell no. Not in the AFC North. He ain't getting that. He said playoffs. Playoffs is where Thomas sells that what what have me hot with him. Okay, okay, okay. I mean, Country Malik, I mean, how much I don't know the dynamics of the Steelers enough to speak on it. But just in my humble observation and opinion, uh, they really haven't had much at QB. So I don't know if you want to blame the QB's play, lack of thereof, lately, but even right now, Russell and Justin Fields, I don't believe in no Ohio State QBs. That was done for me when what the hell was his name? Troy Smith. That was the last one I thought highly of, and he was just trash. I mean, he was all right. I had faith in him because he came to the Ravens, of course. But he ain't last long. Bruh's not due for another shut, but another day. See here. Dude makes funny as shit. Till you hear him? He said, "Man, Russ been suspect past 2 games because he settled it in now. Let's ride." I mean, I don't know what y'all. What he got a slogan for y'all? The Danger Wish. Yeah, teammates. Yeah, man. He said, "Let me go for." Oh, yeah, Taylor. When you go to my videos, go to the most viewed ones and shit. Whichever one is the most recent from around that time frame, that's the one it was and shit. I swear to God, I did not. I had a feeling, but I did not know it was gonna get that many views, yo. I swear to God, yo. He said, "Have you seen the Ric Flair against Shawn Michaels when he get his hands up and gets the sweet chin music that would be in the playoffs?" Oh yeah, yeah. When he was all pumped up, the hype and shit. He said the Ric Flair against Shawn Michaels. I swear, was that the one where he was like, where he was pretending and shit, like they was cool and shit, and then he like act like he didn't want to do it to him, and then did the shit to him. He did the sweet chin music on him. He said our defense gets lit up in the playoffs. I I mean, I thought the addition of Joey Porter was a good move for y'all. Um, I'm not a huge fan of Minka Fitzpatrick, and aside from Cam Hayward, I really didn't think y'all had much to work with on defense. I still feel that way, be honest. I think the last I remember y'all was good was with Lawrence Timmons, in my opinion. That motherfucker was something else, man. Ball be moonball be on. Man, get the fuck out of here. And that's what I meant to say. That Pickens, yeah, yeah, I talked about it. Yeah, the Pickens catch, that shit was it was more Pickens than it was Russ. Russ threw a pretty ball, but Pickens, instead of like going like this or moving, he kept it down low. And B Steve ain't know at all, yo. That shit was cold. I'd give it to him. That was some cold shit. He said, "You don't gotta worry about too much with y'all defense carry." He said, "We running the North this year, period." Okay, y'all might get it. Y'all might get it. As long as my boys get in the playoffs, that's all I'm at. That's all that matters, really, in the grand scheme of things. Even me right now being frustrated with Harbs and Lamar right now and Monken. Uh, I'm just not going hard on Monken because I done made countless videos on Roman. I'm tired of calling out the OC under Harbs. It's Harbs. I've been to those Harbs. So it's pointless to attack Monken. Monken probably on his oxygen tank right now, man. What the fuck you want me to do about Monken? Monken, matter of fact, Monken, you keep it up, your ass is going to retirement home. Okay, you're not going to another team to go coach. We taking your ass to the retirement home, bro. Keep it up. You only got that all because B Steve was guarding. D-Base, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man, because that shit was right in the bread basket, yo. I, you tell it, D-Base, let me ask you this. If that was Marlon, you think Marlon breaks it up? Keep it 100, bro. If that was Marlon trailing him, you think Marlon was gonna break that up? Why Harbaugh's ass one in May? What's good, man? What's good, bro? I'm with you, man. Harbaugh's got to go, but it don't make sense to let him go right now, mid season. It's not happening. It's not happening, and it's not healthy for it to happen. Uh, right now. Now it is off season, yes, but right now, as bad as I want that to happen, realistically, is not going to happen. Nor do I think it should happen, if that makes sense. Um, it'd be hasty, and then we gotta rely on who to step up and coach the damn team. Who else? Monken? I mean, we might have better chances with Monken, but again, I just highly doubt they're gonna do a mid-season firing like that. Last one that we did like that was Cam Cameron, and that was necessary given the situation, but I don't see it happening right now with Harbaugh. He said, "Let's say Harbs goes. What you think about Brian Flores for head coach?" I'm not mad at it. I've been wondering what happened to him. I haven't heard much from him, but I wouldn't be mad at it at all. Uh, anything's to me, anything's better than John right now. I don't say anything, but anything's better than John right now. As long as they love Lamar and got love for Lamar, that's who I'd sit there and rock with. If I had it my way, I let Lamar choose the head coach. But Pickett said, "Pick your man's up." Yeah, he motherfucker love talking shit. Love talking shit, boy. I ain't gonna lie though. I'm kind of mad we didn't draft him, but typical. We don't like big personalities in the locker room. I guess Monk was asleep for the whole game this time. Yeah, why so ignorant? I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he didn't take his medication pills that day. Maybe he got them confused. The Sunday ones mixed up with Thursdays. I don't know. I don't know. But Monk is old in age. He's up there. He maybe getting a little senile, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. He got a game winner on Marlon. Oh, another other TNT that I know. That's why I said it. That's why I said it. That's exactly why I said it. We not gonna sit up here and act like Pickens is trash, yo. This motherfucker makes he's elite at making crazy catches. You got to give it to him, man. Uh, one in May. He said, "Who's played with Marlon like that this year? Name anyone." Um, can't think of nothing off the top of the dome. I really had to watch the film and give you one. This ain't no Marlo slander, D Banks. I ain't got no issue with Marlo. I was just sitting there pointing out. I don't think any cornerback on our team would have been able to defend that too much. I think he would have still completed the catch. That's just me. Um, he said Brian is DC for Vikings and has them playing like dogs. Okay, I didn't know that. We need a coach who is a leader of men. I mean, John is a leader of men in a sense. I mean, he be quoting Malcolm X and shit. I don't for whoever that works. But, I don't know. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know, man. I want dogs. I want dogs, man. I don't know about leader of men. I just want dogs on the team. And John don't want big personalities in the locker room. I don't give a damn. Bring them on because we need somebody to come with that energy when we playing like shit. Uh, it's man, I feel repetitive, yo, right now. Real shit. I want Aaron Glenn to be the head coach if he's available. Who is Aaron Glenn by next year? Shouts out to my dog, No Pad, No Pencil Sports, but he be saying Clay Kubiak. Who I'm fine with. Who I'm fine with. You said Aaron Glenn. Hmm. Interesting take, D Banks. Interesting take, man. Hmm. Yeah, that would. Yeah, if he's available, I'd be interested to hear from him and see what his mentality is, man. I would like that. I would. Harbs isn't aggressive enough, Teal said, at all, man. Fucking Care Bear. That's what John is. That's what he really is, a Care Bear. He needs to stay off the podcast. Boy getting bored. No love, TNT. Listen, if you don't know. I'm gonna tell you. Marlon is authentically, consistently himself, no matter what. I respect that about him. I don't like it all the time, but I respect that about him. He gonna do that podcast regardless. It don't matter who say what. He gonna do that podcast. You feel me? But he playing good this year. To me, he back in all pro Marlo form, man. He done got a pick in a crucial game. He done got a forced fumble on the season. He getting his stats up there, man. Marlo definitely been stepping up, man. And this is why I've been getting on Lamar too. Just as I was sitting there, I was the one honestly probably started calling Marlon out, but it grew, whatever. I'm just saying when Marlo was getting called out, myself included, we all was sitting there like, yeah, 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 Lamar, get on him, yeah, Lamar, yeah, calling him out, bro. You feel me? All that. But Marlon, what's the word? Took it on the chin, charged it to the game, and hunkered down and responded to the criticism. You feel me? Who's gonna do that to Lamar? That D Banks. You see where I was getting to. Who's gonna do that to Lamar? Because he needed a kick up the ass too sometimes, yo. What happened when OBJ was sitting there saying, come on, bro, we need you right now. We need you right now. Come on, bro. Motherfucker act like he in the fucking days or something. Like, bro, wake up. Like, what like Lamar, we literally could have won the fucking Super Bowl when you went down with the knee injury. That year we had Sammy Watkins. But for whatever reason, I'm sure you wanted to get your bread. I'm sure you wanted to make your point. I this is all speculation. I ain't criticizing neither here nor there. I'm just saying we had an opportunity. You wasn't there. We had an opportunity last year. You would think in that moment you would seize it and play out your mind. You didn't. We go to week one, we expecting one thing from you and Derrick Henry on the field, and y'all shrink up again. And don't get me wrong, Harbs is trash. He gets no help from coaching from Harbs at all. But let's just focus on the task at hand. If you could call Marlon out, we can call you out, bro. And I'm sure you take your craft serious. I know you do. This ain't that. I'm just saying, bro. Mentally, where are you when you're dealing with the Chiefs and the fucking Steelers? Because you're not you about to say you're not Mar. You're not Lamar Jackson, yo. You turned into fucking I don't even know. Like, I don't know you, bro. That's not Lamar when he out there. Like, what the fuck, bro? Did the Monstars come on the field? Did they buy tickets to the game and they just stole your talent all of a sudden? Like, what's going on, man? No, John is a leader by title. I agree. John is here because men have saved his job. Yep. Over the years, yes, D Banks, I agree. He definitely has a secondary. I don't know you talking about one in May. John not a leader or nothing. We can't give him credit for hyping up the team because he brings in Ray Lewis to talk to the team when he had big games. So what exactly is Harv's good for? Dancing in the locker room, coming up with slogans, um, eating ice cream after practice, inviting the team over for dinner, um, doing drills with the fire hose and catching the ball. I'm just trying to defend John a little bit. You feel me? Just a little bit, you know. But I'm trolling though, Flocka Ravens. I'm with you though, bro. He ain't good for shit, man. Harbs is a football CEO. That's it. hmm Jack Settlement gonna get his ass fired. I'm glad you said that. One of May, Marlo. I don't know what your affiliation with this guy Jack Settlement is, man, but I don't like it one bit. Marlo, you gonna do what you want, but I don't think he's your friend, bro. I'm nobody. Whatever. If you never see this, whatever. I don't think he's your friend, bro. That's just me. I agree with one MA. D Banks, who's gonna call the bar out? I'll be the one. I I don't mind, man. I don't mind being the lone wolf to do it. It don't bother me none. As long as you, if you in a Ravens jersey, as long as I'm living on this green, beautiful earth, if you don't play right, I'm gonna talk about it. It don't matter. Especially when Flacco is here. I don't give two fucks. Okay. I like a lot of some of the players, but it ain't none of my damn family. Even if it was, I still keep it real with family. So take it as a compliment, if you will. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be in your feelings like motherfuckers like Ronald Darby, punk ass. I'm man, yeah. But look, if you're a Ravens fan, if you a Ravens player, criticism is necessary in life, man. We don't grow unless we are uncomfortable. A lot of things don't grow unless they're uncomfortable. It has to be extreme conditions sometimes in order for beautiful things to grow. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? If this is the extreme situation that Lamar got to go through in order for him to turn into the diamond that we know he can be, then let him go through that. But don't be sitting there trying to protect this motherfucker from media when he play like shit versus the two top teams that got elite coaching. Fuck, like, come on, yo, you're not helping him grow. You're not helping him get better at his game. You're not challenging him, yo. Fuck. Herb switch playbooks. Herb switch playbooks with his brother this week. Man, no love. I got no little to no faith for this game coming up Monday. I'm not even bullshitting. And this is not, I don't feel this way because I feel like we trash. I don't feel this way to say we ain't gonna be able to get it together at any point in time. I'm just saying this because I don't know what to expect from Harbaugh this game. I really don't. I really don't, yo. They said Lamar gave a halftime speech during the Texans divisional game. I always wondered if he gave a speech during the AFC. D Banks, yo, I'm gonna say it again, yo. When it's Andy across the field, I automatically know Harbs his hands get sweaty, he start blanking out, he get in his own world and he's checked out. But Lamar's starting to take on that shit too. Like on the first, was it the second Spider-Man and the motherfucker, the Venom Spider caught a hold and shit. That's what Harb's energy is like. The weak energy that he brings. It is contagious and it's fucking with my QB mind, man. We need him to believe in himself and play his game at all times, bro. At all times, bro. Leave it all out there, man. That's what Ray Lewis used to always preach about. Leave it all out there, man. You don't be leaving it all out there, bro. Tila said, curse every last one of them out. Yo, Tila, it don't matter, yo. You s- People say don't know the fans, it don't matter about the fans, all the other extra shit. But if we didn't start calling out Lamar, not Lamar, if we didn't start calling out Marlon Humphrey, guess what? It would have never been in Lamar hands. If we didn't start calling out Greg Roman, we would have never got the letters outside the castle for fire Greg Roman. So we got to make noise at some point, and I'm not going to keep doing it on Harbaugh all the time because it's fucking evident he's an imbecile. He can't get us over the hump. The era between John Harbaugh and Lamar is coming to an end. It's he's done all he can do. Lamar, it's all on you, bro. Like BG, what was the second album? It's all on you, bro. What happened with Jack? What I missed? Nothing. But he was just baiting Humphrey and, and Deshaun Elliott into talking about weird shit. Like I hate to get off topic, but the whole conversation of Russell Wilson and Future and Sierra and all that shit, that's they motherfucking business. Don't be no motherfucking a gossipy ass motherfucker or what they call it, chatty patty. Don't be no chatty patty and no other man business like that, yo. Like that's corny. You got your feelings towards him, whatever the case may be. Russell don't even talk about him, so why even entertain that? You know what I'm saying? Why even pump yourself up to even? I don't know what Elliot was on, but both of them was on some weird shit. If you ask me, if I was a coach, first question I'd ask the whole locker room: Y'all niggas scared or the water cooler? Hey, yo, that's funny as shit, what it man. He said, because when the moment get big, all the shrink. That's funny as shit, yo. Let me say, you know what's funny? Lamar doesn't have to accept the next contract the Ravens offer him. He owes the Ravens nothing. This is true. He's outplayed, and to me, and this is all props to Lamar. He's outplayed his contract, in my humble opinion, just based on the fact that he's getting nominated or in consideration for another MVP. I think he'll win it still, despite the game from Steelers. The only reason I'm talking about this game for the Steelers versus the Steelers is as a Ravens fan. This ain't got nothing to do with the record. This ain't, we could be fucking undefeated right now. I would have the same vibe right now if we had a undefeated record and we lost to the motherfucking Steelers. I have a whole issue, yo. Because why are we still having these conversations about, oh, we didn't get the 2 point conversion? Should we go for it? Should we not? Who's gonna be out there running the rock? We had this same ordeal and clusterfuck with J.K. Dobbins and him saying from the locker room, that should be me. I need the ball with the Tyler Huntley fumble. We just had it just last year in the AFC Championship with Gus on who only got 6 carries, whoever the fuck it was. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, yo? You're not upset. You're not mad. You keep running to this wall when they ask you, Lamar, what are you doing wrong or what do you think is going on? Bro couldn't give a straight answer, and that shit concerned the fuck out of me, yo. He couldn't give a straight up answer on why it happens. So how we gonna fix the problem? Nothing with it. I'm with you, Flopping Ravens. You said D Bank said Lamar promised the Super Bowl. He did. He did. Well, right, right. I see what you're saying, D Banks. This is true, Flopping Ravens. He did promise the Super Bowl. He do owe us one. He do. He do. I feel like Lamar would check out and go win another ring with another team. I don't know about that with Flopping Ravens, man. I've been feeling like even before the contract, I've always said that I think Lamar career is going to be much better with the Ravens than any other team. Why? It's no different than any other player, so to speak. You know, once you leave the team that you're drafted from, the other team that you're going to does not have to value you the same way. You know what I'm saying? And who knows what he's going to have to endure to go to the next team? They might do him like they did Derrick Henry. We all see how dominant Derrick Henry was, but nobody picked him up. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? I wouldn't like that situation. I'ma just say that much, Falcon Ravens. I wouldn't want that to happen. I'ma say that. He promised a ring, but bro, it's like the front office and head coach is the only one getting in Lamar's way. Falcon Ravens, then he gotta make noise, man. He gotta make some noise, man. What do Aaron Rodgers do when he don't get his way? You gotta make some noise, man. You gotta make some motherfuckers uncomfortable, man. That's the only way. Maybe I got a skewed vision of how I'm looking at it, but that's how I see it. He gotta get in somebody's face, pull up on Bashada, yo, this shit ain't gonna work, man. You know? If it's not just him, you know what I'm saying? But he promised a ring, but oh yeah. Every time we lost, we ran from what was working because of Harbs, and EDC knows this to be true. and every day, oh, and does nothing about it. If he extends Harbs, I will do a video every day and tell Lamar to go. Blocking Ravens, I'll be devastated. If that happens, I'll be devastated. But I don't think they're going to extend Harbs. Only reason I say that is because shouts out to my homie Fresh. We ain't seen or heard from Bashadi all year. And I know for a fact they would ask him what's going to happen with John Harbaugh contract. And it seems like he don't want to answer them questions right now. It could be nothing, could be something. But that's what I think. Because he know his time is up. He might not say it, but he know deep down it is. I think we will get a Super Bowl this year, but I'm worried that because we get a Super Bowl, it will prolong Harbaugh's tenure even further. D Banks, I agree. The only hope I could say is when the season started, I was thinking if that was the case to happen, uh, he would just retire just like Ray did and call it a day. Um, yeah, it's a double-edged sword with that, man. It really is. It really is, man. They said an NFC team. Yeah, I mean, if that scenario was to ever happen, I'll take that. I'll take that. But I hope it never comes to that. Flocking Ravens. He said, and win a Super Bowl every day. I will make a video saying this, bro. Yeah. Again, Flocking Ravens. I hope it don't get to that, man. I do not want to see them days, man. I might hang it up on YouTube. Well, nah, I ain't gonna say all that, but I don't want to see them days, man. John Harbaugh, folks. Yep. Right, KFT. Thank you for dropping in, man. What if Harbs gets fired and EDC hires Coach Prime? It's a long shot to happen. And you know who Coach Prime is gonna want. That's a long shot to happen. But if it was possible to happen without bringing Shador along, I'd be down for it. D Bangs laughing. Taylor said, Harv's and Lamar relationship doesn't seem the same. So I kind of want to believe he's been speaking up. But Taylor, I hope so, man. We'll never know, be honest. But I really do, man. I just it's frustrating to watch. It's frustrating to see. And like you said, we don't know what's going on. Um, all we can do is speculate. But just how my brain works, my thought process, I have to rationalize with something to understand that I have to go through my thought process to try to resonate or try to figure it out. And it's not to say that everything in life needs to be figured out because some things are left uh for the imagination to wander or everything just don't need to be explained all the time. I'll just say that sometimes we just have to see things unfold and then understand it that way. But I I hope it's a different outcome next time we play Steelers. That's all Imma say. That's all Imma say. Steve Bisciotti is now Art Modell. This is true. Bisciotti is just worried about his bottom dollar, and Art was worried about winning championships. This is very true, KFT. Sounds like you did your homework, man. Let's not forget that Bisciotti said he was gonna sell the team whenever he feels like he's done and over it because his kids don't want to take it over. So he really would be all out. But I don't know where Bisciotti is with it now. I think if he has to get rid of Arbs, man, I don't know if he stays long. I don't know if they both take an exit. I don't know if I don't know, man. I really don't. I've never seen the Ravens at this juncture. I have nothing to go off of. I've never seen nothing like this before. Uh, so I'm a spectator just like y'all, but I can try to make sense of some of the things, but not everything, not the operations on what is going to happen and what's about to happen. I'm at a standstill right now. How you figure that, Taylor? I don't think Lamar is there maturity wise to stand up to Harbs if need be. I don't know if that's a maturity thing though, D Banks. Some people are not afraid of conflict. Some people don't like conflict. Some people only some people invite conflict. Uh, I don't know if that's a maturity thing on Lamar's end, but I know what you're saying though, bro. I know exactly what you're saying. Because I've really been begging for Lamar to call Harbs out. What are they gonna do? Realistically, you already got paid, not in full, but you should have been. But regardless, you already the face of the franchise. What can they do? I've literally seen Aaron Rodgers bash the Green Bay Packers and the players around him for quite some time and got away with it. Well, you're black, but regardless, they're not just gonna be like, "Oh, Lamar, you got to go." Nah, nah, man. If he come across, um, it's all how you say things. You know what I'm saying? But if he can get his message across, uh, to Bashadi and how he feel, or what he feel restrictions on, or what he think should be happening, or what he think isn't happening. It's just how you say it, just how you get it across to him, man. I do question though, D Banks, will Lamar take that step though? Facts, KFT, if Bashadi was gonna do something, he would have done it by now. Ah, I feel you, D Banks. I feel you, KFT. But at the same time, uh, it is a thing. Um, just because you fire your head coach, that does not always mean your team will be successful. And then on top of that, you're pretty much you're starting over in a sense in regards to coaching. There's not enough time to bounce back like that. So you gotta hope Monken gonna do his job the later half of the year. But um how can I say you pretty much blowing it all up, and it's gonna take about 3 to 4 years to really see your product come to fruition. No different than how the offense has been operating under Monken. Like first year it was all right. This year it's getting way better. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to go through them growing pains all over again, bro. And I'm not to say that we shouldn't, but it's gonna be mid season, bro. Mid fucking season. Like it's just it's not gonna be helpful in my opinion. No, trade deadline over. Trade deadline over, one of May. He said, I'll take a bag of chips in that trade. As long as it ain't Lay's. He said, D-Bank said, what if Lamar sees hard? Don't say that. He said, he sees him as a father figure. I don't think it's far fetched. It's been his coach since he was 20. D-Banks, that is the uncomfortable truth. I'm not saying it's true that he looks at him that way, but he definitely has some regard of respect for Harbs. Not to say that he shouldn't, but I don't. That wouldn't be my motherfucking friend. Now that I will agree with Deshaun Elliott about. Uh, being as though it's a business, being as though this is your job, your employer. I want to treat it as such. Now, some of these guys may have never had a job before. Maybe that's what that is. But where I come from, all my jobs done went and shit like that. Shit, if I don't like the motherfucking supervisor, I'm going to the manager and letting them know, motherfucker, you better get your boy. Cause I don't know what the fuck his problem is. Now, at that point in time, well, you gonna find out whether or not they in cahoots or not. And then once you know that, you kind of fuck. You know what I'm saying? But we not making $50 million a year dealing with blue collar jobs. So I don't know. Maybe it's the same beast, but more money. Maybe Lamar knows he's not going to win it's the uphill battle. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he knows something we don't know. Of course he does, but I'm just saying, just for a little bit of grace, it might be some other dynamics type shit that we don't know about. But I agree though. I definitely agree with you, D Banks. It could be a scenario where that is true. KFT, left for the KFT. He said, Ravens Fly said, let's talk about EDC time in office. He might be go down as one of the worst GMs in history. He made great decisions, but the bad ones always outweigh the good ones. Kept Harbs in way too long. Flock and Ravens have always been an advocate of this with EDC. I like EDC, but as many steps forward, steps as he takes forward, he will take a big ass step back. He done fucked up the signing with Earl Thomas. You done fucked up the signing with Marcus Williams now. Um, Trying to think of another one. Of course, like you said, Falcon Ravens kept Harbs in way too long, kept Roman weird ass around way too motherfucking long. He said out his own mouth, which I don't agree with, but he said out his own mouth he don't think he helped Lamar enough as far as wide receivers go, all that shit. I'm like, bro, you gotta love the honesty, but at the same time, like, bro, you gotta be righting your wrongs more than just admitting to them. Like, come on, bro. Trying to work with you, EDC, but you're making it difficult, man. EDC is far from the worst GMs. Definitely far from it. Yeah. He said one of them, though. He said one of them. But I will put EDC in a very questionable category of GMs because aside from Marcus Peters, one of my favorites, um, he brought Likely, um, he brought Tyler Linderbaum, he brought Kyle, um, he got PQ, Matabike, or was Matabike? I think Matabike was already here. I think Matabike was already here before EDC took over. Maybe I don't fact check me on that, but I'm trying to think who else. I mean, you got the Derrick Henry one, of course, too, but aside from few free agency signings and a handful of draft picks, EDC, we could do better. We could definitely do better. It's different when your that gets drafted at a solid age of 24, 25. Lamar was drafted at 20, practically a kid in comparison. Right, I agree, D Banks. To this day, worst thing that EDC ever did was trade Orlando Brown to the ops. I agree. Well, that goes in line with. I'm glad you pointed that out. Another signing that I thought he shouldn't have did was the Ronnie Stanley signing. Yes, Ronnie Stanley was a All Pro left tackle at the time, but also I want to point out to people what I was looking at was the fact that Stanley was not drafted for Lamar's skill set, and it's not to take away from Stanley and what he's doing right now. It's not to take away from Stanley and what he was doing last year. It's not to take away from Stanley and him as a player overall, but I just didn't think it was going to be helpful to keep him around when we got a mobile QB and he was drafted for Joe Flacco, who's sitting in the back of the pocket. That was just my thinking. And then sure enough, right after the signing, 2 weeks later, fucking less than a month later, fucking Stanley go down with a injury. Money gone. Uh he said, why is he letting Harv's pick OC and DC? Got to give him some type of control. He should have zero say in that. He a special team specialist. Well, Flock and Ravens to start from the top. Bashadi feel like Bashadi, it feels like I'm the owner. I'm gonna hire people to do he's not Jerry Jones, for lack of better words. He's not involved. He is, but he's not. You know what I'm saying? You play the background. I'm going to employ the right people, put them in the right spots. Y'all handle that. When we go down to EDC level, all right, well, I'm going to make sure we got the guys to do it. I want to make sure I get the right group of staff. John, I know you, I trust you. So you take care of this part. I'll worry about the players and put them on the team for the draft. You just worry about everything else. You know what I'm saying? That's probably how they do the shit. It's no real true structure. I mean, they got their own structure, of course, but it's no real true responsibility how it should be. It's too much friendship and not enough business. But they say this is a business. This is a business. It's one friendly ass business. You said Roll, nah, Matabike was EDC. Was it? Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'll give him Matabike then. I'll give him Matabike. I didn't like the Rose signing. I was pretty vocal about that. I think I didn't like the Rose signing, but it is what it is. Ro played, and shouts out to Roquan. He played pretty damn good last game. I've been on Roquan ass lately. Pause, but um, he played pretty damn good. I hope. Speaking of, I haven't heard him back from the damn injury since. So it's still early. He could come to practice Friday, maybe Saturday. I don't know. But if we don't got Roquan in the near future, we might be a little bit cooked. We might be a little bit cooked. And on the defense, we might be a little bit cooked. At least in the run game. Um, you said Calais Campbell was a decent sign. Why he so ignorant? Only reason I say that is because it wasn't it was good for the team, but it wasn't impactful. It wasn't nothing that got us where we needed to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at uh lasting effect. Something that's really it was a 1 year deal, so to speak. 1 year, 2 year deal. Like it was that season wasn't even about shit either, to be honest with you, man. Y'all definitely taking a lot of good decisions EDC has made for granted. What good decisions are we taking for granted though, D Banks? I'm not denying some of his draft picks, but his decision making, he said out his own mouth, he was he rushed and signed Earl Thomas. It wasn't well thought out or nothing. He said he didn't do his homework. He didn't really inquire about him. He just went up and did it because we had a dire need at safety. We held on to Chuck Clark for years for whatever reason. Held on to Geno Stone, right? Got rid of Chuck Clark, who I was fine with, but let Geno play and then pay Marcus and then go in the draft and get Kyle. Like what the fuck? You feel what I'm saying? What good decisions are we taking for granted here? Name me three great decisions EDC made other than paying Lamar, paying Matabike, and I guess most recently drafted Nate. I guess we want to toss that in, but name me three things other than those three. Yo, know that you brought now that you brought MP up, I'm in a AFC North war group. Tell me why I see a Ravens fans say y'all better hope we don't bring back MP. You know I'm an MP fan, but it's been too long, won't change. It's probably true. I don't know what MP doing these nowadays, man. Man, what's good, bro? Man, what's good, bro? Appreciate you for dropping that, man. KFT, I don't know what you laughing about. I don't know. I'll be saying a bunch of shit. I don't know what you laughing about. Um, he said letting Kevin Zeitler go. That is true. And Morgan Moses. I like Morgan. I did. Calais Campbell. Letting Calais Campbell go was a horrible call. I wasn't mad at it too much. Zeitler was solid for Lamar, and Calais was the vet. that the Ravens couldn't afford to lose, and it clearly cost us. Are you saying in a pass rush sense? Because I like the JPP. I thought he was just as good as far as a tempo setter. But if you're talking about that Mark Ingram type impact for the defense, I can see that. I can see that. Excuse me. He said Lamar had to fight tooth and nail to get to. What you mean? What you mean, KFT? What you mean, bro? Best decision EDC made. Fire wrong. Oh, okay. He had to fight tooth and nail to get paid. That was crazy, but I knew ultimately they was gonna give him what he. I don't think they give him. I don't think they gave him what he deserved, but they gave him something that they both could agree on. So I knew that was possible to happen. I was one of the main people, well, literally. A lot of people ain't gonna own up to it. A lot of people ain't gonna say. A lot of people ain't gonna give me my props. Whatever. But I was the main one on the front line saying Lamar was going to stay when the contract came around. Niggas ain't gonna believe me, but I was right. Um, do we talk about the Chargers game coming up? Cause Abby, what's good, bro? What's good, Abby? Drafting Kyle and Linderbaum the same year. Let me see. He said drafting Kyle Linderbaum the same year. But I gave you that though. I gave you. I said that. I said I gave him his credit for drafting Kyle and Tyler. He says signing KVN and Clowney and pause. Yes, KVN has played well for us. But let's not forget KVN caused a penalty in that AFC championship game for us. Not saying it was the end all be all, but Kyle be on some bullshit sometimes. Um and Clowney. Clowney, I really didn't like the Clowney signing. I thought he was a a low effort type of player. He did not. I didn't think he had a high motor, but he played pretty damn good for us. Whether he knew it was to get another contract, I don't know. But um, I'm 50-50 on that one, D Banks. To assemble a historic defense last year and get a first round out of Hollywood, and getting the first round out of Hollywood. I mean, that's the same thing. D Banks, nah, I ain't giving you credit for that last one, bro. That one go hand in hand with the Kyle and Linderbaum shit. Nah. He try to get one over. Nah, bro. He's Moses was good, but his penalties what made me smile when he left. Jets are seeing what I saw. He always pulls a flag when we would make a great play, third and long. Well, somebody doing it now, ain't it? Shit. Who doing it now? Somebody be fucking up now. He said, I guess EDC done some good and some bad. Yeah, man. But again, who else is doing some good and some bad? Lamar. You feel me? That's why I'm like, I don't know if it's their energy rubbing off on Lamar. I don't know if it's purely Lamar. I don't know, man. But motherfuckers got to get it right, yo. He said it's not a game changer. And you talking about Clowney? D-Banks left. He said, laugh out loud, D-Banks, come on, two draft picks don't make up for the blunders. Exactly, KT. Right, get on him, man. Get on him. Yeah, D-Banks trying to sneak that shit in there, getting the first round out of Hollywood. Like, I ain't know that shit was motherfucking Kyle and Tyler and shit. Hell no, man. Hell no. You ain't getting that one. I'm still waiting on the third one, bro. He said Edie sure loves his draft pick spirit. Yeah, you damn right he do. And that pissed me off too, low key. I wasn't mad because I'm not sure what Raiders wanted us to give up for Max Crosby, but I'm mad he wasn't willing to part ways with at least fucking 4 or 5 of them bitches to get somebody. And not to say we just needed anybody, but fuck. He better do something with them 11 picks this year. I swear to God, Joe. I swear to God, he better, yo. I'm gonna be pissed. He said Lamar gets the Bengals pissed me off because he did what I knew he would. When Chase got the TD in the first play of the drive, I said, watch Lamar let that in his head and try to match it, and gets it. And it gets picked off. Yep. Falcon Ravens, it happens. That shit is real. That shit is real. When he kept saying we get overhyped or whatever, I'm like, bro, that be you. You don't even be hyped half the time, but other games you be laughing when the motherfuckers tackle you and shit. Banks try to get Keep doing. Yeah, he talking with the banana tailpipe and shit, man. Yeah. He said, yeah, he got picked off, and D-Bay said, sure did. Yeah, man, nah, dog, I'm out here, man. Yeah, man, shit. I'm on it, bro. Yeah, man, shit. We were going on an hour and like 20 minutes, man. I appreciate all y'all dropping in, man. For real. He said, "All right, bro, we in a good spot. We only got 6 games left. Abdi, I'ma say this. As long as we get into the playoffs, I got no problems, and we on all focus on playoffs. But I don't think it's gonna be that easy. Initially, before the Steelers game, I'm like, we gonna cruise, we gonna dominate. I had the fucking game 42-24. You feel me? We ain't do none of that shit. So I'm kind of worried for the offense moving forward. Now I'm gonna say this too. I don't think we'll play that bad offensively again, as a whole, as a unit. But I really don't know what to expect from Harbs on Monday. I'm gonna just say that. He's trying too hard for the deep throws instead of getting us the first down, and it definitely cost us the game. He did not take the dump balls. He did not take the underneath routes. He had Bateman wide open underneath a few times and decided to try to fit the shit into tight windows. Just uncharacteristic game all over. Just like, bro, what be getting into you, man? You know, 6 games left is a lot of games left. It is, man. It is, man. We gotta finish strong, man. Will y'all beat the Chargers on Monday, Country Malik? I'm gonna say this, Country Malik. We pretty damn good in primetime games. I like our record in primetime games. I like Lamar in primetime games. Uh on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident am I in winning the game? I say about a 6.5, maybe 7, maybe. But it's gonna be tough to judge, man. Harv's going up against his brother. Uh, I don't know what to expect, man. I really don't, man. He went up against his rival and shit the bed. He go up against Andy, he shit the bed. I don't know what to expect when he go up against his brother. We ain't seen this in years, so I don't know what to expect, bro. Is the Chargers game in LA or here? Hold up. I got you. I got you. Kev, I got you. He said, Dre said, I want to just see the defense be consistent. I think they will, Dre. Now that uh hold up. Versus Ravens. Yes. Lay down. And baby girl. Uh yep. It's at the Chargers. Yeah, at the Chargers. It's in LA. Uh I think the defense will be consistent, Dre, now that Marcus is out the lineup, and I meant to talk about that too. I'm surprised they bench Marcus. Not that I didn't want to bench. I was surprised that they did that just on the strength of how much money he making. So again, EDC, you're looking a little crazy right now with $70 million safety that ain't even playing. So, and don't get me wrong, I had optimism for Marcus too when he came to the team. So we both got duped on that one. So I ain't gonna hold that one against you, but I mean it happened. So you definitely said something with the getting too hype thing. He keeps saying the team is getting too hype, but I don't feel like he's talking about himself. D Banks, I do too. I do too. He said, I think they will come out pissed off. I hope so, Abby. We need a spark, man. And shouts out to Ben Roethlisberger for being transparent. Not that I fuck with him like that. But he made a point to say you don't want to get hot too early in the season. And I don't think we've gotten hot yet. I really don't. So I'm hoping maybe this is the wake up game that we needed to try to get right before we start going into the playoffs, maybe. But I really hope John can get out our way. I really hope Lamar plays like himself the rest of the way. And Zach Orr, keep doing your thing, man. Oway, keep doing your thing. Matt Gay, keep doing your thing. Nate Williams, keep doing your thing. I love what Tre'Davious White came to bring. Um, Nate Wiggins, if I didn't say his name, keep doing his thing. All pro Marlo, keep doing your thing. Somebody said, I see somebody say earlier on one of the live streams, Marlo ain't do no podcast this week. He did one. He did one. Uh, One thing to stop us from winning the playoffs is Jonathan Harbaugh. This is facts, Flocking Ravens. This is facts. This is facts, man. It's, don't get. I got PTSD. I don't want to think about it right now. Chargers defense is tough. Countryman League. I really haven't paid attention to it. Be honest with you. Other than Derwin James, I really don't know what to expect from them. But it shouldn't matter. We got. I don't know if it's still that way, but we had the number one offense for a little minute. But I don't know if it's still the same. But we should be okay. Uh, I got more concerns. This game upcoming, I got more concerns for the defense stopping Herbert than I do offense producing this game. If that, I know I've been talking shit mostly this whole stream, but it's strange to say, but I'm not too worried about the offense this game. It's more so John Harbaugh than any other sides of the ball, but I'm more so concerned with can the defense hold it together versus Herbert. Not that I think highly of Herbert. One that may say grab the belt. Damn, bro. KT. He said we never had Monday night in Baltimore. Abdi, the way the season been going, it didn't matter if we was, man. We ain't getting no calls. The way the season been going, we are not getting no calls, yo. Abdi, that's gonna be a tough game in LA for sure. Shit, watch it be a mixed crowd. Well, I'm thinking Rams, but yeah. It still might be a mixed crowd though. I don't know too many Chargers fans. Yo, when we doing a live though, Flock and Ravens, it don't matter, man. We just gotta exchange numbers and set up a time, a date, and that's it, man. It ain't nothing special to it. It ain't nothing on mine, man. I would have got Fresh to do it, but do it tonight, but I don't know. I don't know. I ain't want to bother Fresh. He probably was fucking sleep or something, man. Starts out the Fresh, man. This is my dog. Yo. He said, Abby, okay. Khalil Mack should be back too. We ain't really had too much issues from Khalil Mack, but I know what you're saying, KFT. KFT, we could be all right, bro. Yeah, that's right, Abby. We're gonna be all right. Like I raise, I need to see how to do lives. I only did one. Oh man, all you got I don't like setting up the time and the date and all that stuff because in Texas, I'm an hour behind compared to the East Coast. So like when I set up times, it be confusing and shit, and I don't want motherfuckers be sitting there waiting on me. So I always just go live whenever I feel like going live. It's never a set thing. And even when I try to, I'm gonna drop a little gem, but I hate telling people when I'm about to go live because I feel like other motherfuckers that do Ravens channels be listening, and then they try to go live, and then you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just go live whenever I feel like. Abdi, hell yeah, it's gonna be a good matchup. I agree, y'all. I agree. It's gonna be a very interesting game, but I need Lamar to return back to MV3 Lamar, man. Um, Hopefully we don't ever see another game like that from him this year. Um, the last time he had a game that bad, it was last year, as far as the passer rating goes. So I don't expect this to be a common thing. I don't think he's gonna get into a slump like Tucker. But again, just as a Ravens fan, man, come on, bro. I need you to keep the rivalry going, man. You gotta win, man. You gotta win versus the Steelers, bro. Got to, man. Chiefs ain't to be left out either. So you gotta get it right, man. JK, he is not sorry, bro. Hold on, let me see. Y'all thought PQ played his heart out. Watch JK go. Oh man, I don't. Ah, don't get me started. Fucking Ravens. He said JK, he is not sorry, bro. Yeah, man. JK been doing his thing, man. I really didn't want JK to leave, but I'm glad he's still able to be healthy this season and do his thing out there, man. But we can't let him go off, man. Not like PQ did. One is enough, man. One is enough. We held it down against Geno Stone and shit. You feel me? We gotta hold it down. We wasn't able to hold it down versus PQ, but we gotta and Deshaun Elliott. But we gotta hold it down versus JK, man. Flocka, you know this is diving super. KFT, you gonna be turned up. He gonna be turned up, yo. Did you notice PQ spying on us the whole game? PQ, PQ want to come back. Even if he ain't gonna say it, I know he still got a soft spot for the Ravens, but he was turned up for that one, man. He was definitely turned up, man. And I hate to see Likely go out like that. I really thought. I still feel Likely is a dog, but that was tough to watch, man. That was tough to watch. I ain't never seen nobody take nobody lunch money like that in a while. Definitely, Dre. You already know, man. He still hurt about that. He hurt about that, man. PQ, I never wanted you to go, man. I thought you and Roquan should have been able to still be on the team. I didn't think Roquan needed that $50 million contract. They should have split that up between both of y'all. But business is business, man. So shouts out to you, PQ, though, for the game you had, dog. Respect to you, man. And he ain't want to talk to media like that. But he did though, and called out the fact that he knew the fucking play. I thought that was crazy. That's okay. Ravens gonna make him look stupid next month. We got to, Dre. I'm surprised Lamar didn't. Like you went up against him. Lamar, why you ain't pick on him, man? Steelers think he finna stay a Steeler. He gonna come back home. Watch. Fucking Ravens, man. My old PQ, come home, man. Shit, Roquan about to restructure. You feel me? Yeah. But yeah, man. You about to get up off this joint, man. Abby, you funny as shit, right? Nah, twin went off. Abby, I said twin went off last game. Twin went off last game. He did his thing, man. I need twin to come back healthy though, man. Cause we gonna need him for this game, man. We gonna need him going up against JK. If Roquan ain't back by the time we play Monday, JK might have a field day. He might. He just might. Him and Elliott getting cooked. Yeah, Elliot was talking crazy. I'm like, bro, you was never that guy in motherfucking pass protection. Like, why you taking shots at Marcus Williams? Like, you thought Chuck Clark was that guy. Deshaun, come on, I learned everything I learned from the nigga that got punched by Earl Thomas. Come on, bro, stop, Elliot, stop, man. Elliot was a whole cheerleader. He was, man. He was, yo. All he was known for was hard hitting in college. He ain't had no other fucking skill. Like, come on, dog. Ellie, don't do that, bro. Don't do that, yo. Don't do that. Yeah, man. Y'all, Flock, everybody that tuned in, man, I appreciate y'all watching, man. It's getting late. I know y'all motherfuckers, I get up in the morning. 'Cause I do too. Feel me? Y'all be safe in y'all travels and shit. Put y'all seatbelts on, man. Warm them cars up in the morning because it's getting chilly out this motherfucker. He said JK gonna look like Jim Brown. I know he gonna hit one of that one at least one time, man. Yeah, man. Y'all protect your energy out there, man. Um, Try to stay positive, man, despite what y'all going through. If y'all going through anything, man, it ain't easy out here. It's a lot of ways to get flustered and upset and frustrated, but try to stay calm, y'all. Control your breathing, man. That's what they told me and shit. Working the AM for sure. It's great, y'all. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Y'all enjoy the night, man. Abdi, appreciate you for making the stream real quick, man. My dog, man. All y'all, Dre, KFT, Flock, and Ravens, man. D Banks, One in May, Country Malik, who else? Taylor, No Love TNT. Goddamn, all y'all, man. Shouts out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Whoever else going to tune in later, man, when they finally hit YouTube and all that. I'm out, y'all. Again, y'all enjoy the night. Y'all be safe. Y'all protect y'all energy, man. I'm out, yo.